I am Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher 33, and this Shadow Teacher 33 channel is devoted to exploring the fringes of human potential. It's not a channel for the masses. It's not a channel for the weak. It's not a channel for the stupid. It's a channel for those who are bold and courageous enough to dive deep into the darkness within themselves, deep within to the programming that has led them astray, a deep dive into the darkness within to uncover the beauty and the treasure that awaits. And this channel was truly born in the year 2020. I had a existing channel before this, and I continued this from that channel, but before I was just playing a village idiot, just goofing off, playing with my creativity, had an idea that didn't go anywhere. But in 2020, the world changed. Something very drastic happened to all of us. I won't say its name because I want to keep this video up. But many people started to wake up that the paradigm they were living in may not be true, that the beliefs they were holding regarding authority figures and the power structures of the world, that these power structures and authority figures had their best interest in mind. Some people started to wake up to see, maybe that's just not so. And the world of conspiracy was booming. And this Shadow Teacher 33 channel became somewhat of a conspiracy channel. I had an Instagram page at that time, and that Instagram was blowing up. And sadly, surprise, surprise, it got canceled. And when it got canceled, I never recovered. I put another one up. I think I've got like 100 followers or something. I never was able to recover, never able to do it again. And the YouTube channel got shadow banned. I started a BitChute channel so I could speak openly without being censored with what I was learning and discovering in regards to conspiracy. But recently I got a comment on this very subject, someone who I believe has been a long-time viewer of what I've done, who appreciates what I'm offering. And what I found about conspiracy and going into the world of conspiracy was a very useful world in transitioning the awakening of consciousness. See, I've got my David Icke crystal on for this video, my turquoise crystal. Honor David Icke, who I still love. But what I found is when people get identified as truthers or conspiracy theorists, they miss the point. The point of conspiracy is to uncover the false beliefs within us. The purpose of and value of conspiracy, if you were truly intending to live as an expansive human vessel, is to see how you've been programmed, to see how you've been manipulated, to see how you've been lied to. And it's an opportunity to ask, well, if all this that I've thought was sacred truth is a lie, what is true? What is my purpose? Who am I really? And one of the things David Icke says that I found to be true is that when you find that you are a point of consciousness, a point of infinite consciousness, that is living in a sea of expanded infinite potential, then you are set free. You're set free of the labels, the identities, that which has been imposed upon you by this material world. And you stop identifying with the material and see that you're just an experience of the material. You're a point of consciousness experiencing it. And therefore, the fear of the death of your identity, which is everyone's greatest fear, the death of your persona, is nothing to fear because everlasting life is within you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. As Aldous Huxley says, when the doors of perception are cleansed, we see things as they are, infinite. And that is all you need to know, that you are an infinite being, and that there are those who are in this material world who wield the power of perception that don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that your life is sacred. They don't want you to know that you're powerful. They don't want you to know that your greatest currency is your attention, because where your attention goes, energy flows. And your emotions are controlled by where your attention goes. Those who yield great material power, they seek to keep it. They fear losing it. And your energy and your power as an infinite creator, they want that. They want your power co-creating with whatever funnel they're wanting to put your attention through, so that you get emotionally reactive, emotionally addicted, emotionally dependent on them. And they want you to identify with a label, with a niche. And the conspiracy world is no different than that. Conspiracy, the truther, that's a label. And what I find in that particular world is that it's very reactive. This energy is always having people on edge to look out. What's the next conspiracy? What are they doing? What's the Illuminati doing next? What are the lizard people up to? How are they trying to fuck me over in my life? And that's what the whole truther world revolves around. These themes of the same old supervillains doing the same old themes. And I read a lot of their books. I read Bill Gates' books. I read George Soros's books. Read many globalist books, which I talk about on my YouTube channel. There's people who do that way, way better than I do. If you ever want to go down that rabbit hole, watch Jay Dyer. He's a master of studying globalist books and thoughts, and it's worth your while to go there to see what someone like that has to say. But once you see it, once you know it, then what do you fucking do with it? Do you keep staying in that reactive mode and feel a sense of elitism because I'm a truther, I know more than you? I'm awakened somehow, even though I'm just reacting to the next conspiracy theory. I'm just always on X or whatever platform, on BitChute, wanting to know the next thing the lizard people are going to do, the next operative, the next initiative to bring about the New World Order. Or do I understand that I'm a sovereign creator? I have the spark of God within me. I have full creative power in me. And whatever I bring my energy and attention and emotion to, I magnify. And if you want to live in a lens of always being terrified, reactionary, and fearful, then being stuck in conspiracy is a great way to do that. But if you actually want to actualize your potential, if you want to know what matters to you, what's real, if you want to have meaningful relationships in your life, and you want to create in alignment with your heart, in alignment with what's true for you, then at some point you let go of the conspiracy. You let go of the world for truthers, because you know the basic themes. It's the same stuff over and over again with just different wrappings. Same as consumer materialism world. It's just consumerism in a different guise, emperor with some different clothes on. But underneath those clothes, it's a frail, weak, withered, fearful old man. And when you understand that you are worthy of so much more, then you don't need to look and engage with that anymore. And that's why I stepped away from it, because I realized this stuff was not making my life any better. It wasn't making my relationships, it wasn't enhancing anything that was any value to me. And so I never engaged with conspiracy anymore. I've stepped out of identifying as a truther. But I'm grateful for what I learned. I'm grateful for the shadow work that brought out in me. I'm grateful for the opportunity to examine how I'm being controlled, lied to, and manipulated, and to see how I can make some different choices. And I'm grateful that I'm awakened to my own power, and that I know that I am a powerful creator, and I'm co-creating everything I'm experiencing. The stuff that I don't like, the stuff I complain about, I'm creating it. I'm participating in it, which gives me the choice to do something differently, like exiting the truther world. And so if you're feeling exhausted and disempowered by what you're giving your attention to, if you're feeling weakened and reactive because you've attached to some external label and identity, well, maybe it's time to look within. And for those of you who resonate with this, who appreciate what I'm offering on this channel, who are doing the deep work, you might find yourself in periods of isolation and feeling like nobody gets you. And hopefully this channel is a voice to remind you that you're not alone. So with that being said, I'm going to end this transmission, and I'll see you on the other side.